Welcome to Thursday, if it's today, I guess. It's Friday, but it's only Thursday, so deal with it. Anywho, welcome to part 2 of this um, house build or rustic build, whatever you want to say it. We started this part 1 last night. This is the console playthrough live, so we're going to just go ahead and jump into this. A few little things too. So last night where we left off, when I initially started this build, it looked like a barn pretty much, and I was not happy with it. So after the stream ended, I went through and I eliminated remember there was a set of steps right here going upstairs, and then there was a loft above this room right here, and then there was, I think, another bedroom over here, like a game room, activity room. So I got rid of that because it was just making the house look too square, and I wasn't liking it. So I went ahead and removed the upstairs area, and I put these 2 large dormers in, this one, and then of course if you turn around, I did it here as well in the back. You can kind of see where it's highlighted, the lighter color. So I went ahead and did that. A couple other little small things I did off screen. My girlfriend was here, so her and I were talking about this, and we actually stayed at a cabin up near the Poconos in Pennsylvania. Something similar to this. It was like 1 or 2 bedrooms, but she mentioned about adding a second bedroom somewhere. So I was like, all right, maybe I'll leave the second floor, but then again, after I looked at it, I was still not happy with it. So like I said, I eliminated that. But I did add a second bedroom. We'll get to that in a minute. I'll show you where that's at. I also added beams to the back porch here to make that look more rustic. I don't think I'm going to put a roof over that. I think I'm just going to leave it open a little bit and then put some vines on these beams and stuff like that. So that'll be open as well. And then I added if you look here off to the bathroom, I didn't have a laundry room. I kind of figured of the log cabin, when you go on vacation like that, some places do, some places don't have a laundry room. But I thought, you know what, people are going to want to wash their clothes. I know I would, obviously. So I put a little laundry room off to the bathroom here with just an open way here. So you can basically, kind of go in here. I'm going to put a washer and dryer and stuff in there, and store some stuff for cleaning as well. So that's where that's at. One of the other things I did off camera was also added an accent wall to this bedroom. I really like the idea of this. My girlfriend actually said she thought that was kind of nice. Kind of broke up the paneling and the wood floors and stuff like that. Makes it look more rustic. So I did that. And then I added a divider here because when you look at this setup, this is really open. I guess you could say open concept between this is going to be the living room area here, and this is going to be the kitchen. So what happened was when I did this, I put this wall covering on it, the paint and the paneling, and then I put the wallpaper and the paneling in the kitchen here, and it literally just stopped. Like the two met and it stopped there with a straight line. I was like, you know what, I don't like that. That doesn't look good. I guess it's just me being picky. Anywho, what I went ahead and did was when I eliminated the stairs that went upstairs, I added this little half wall and put these columns in to make it look more rustic. I really do like this. I still need to put the wall coating on these. I didn't get a chance to do that yet. You can see down here they're just kind of open drywall. So I'm going to do that, and then I added a basement. So like I said, we are talking about a second bedroom. So what this is going to entail is a bathroom over here, as you can see, and then I'm going to put the second bedroom down here. So this will be kind of nice. Kind of give somebody who's staying there a little bit of privacy. Maybe it's a second couple that this person went with, or maybe it's kids, teenagers. So it'll kind of give them their privacy a little bit. I'm going to put like 2 single beds in there and stuff like that. And then this is going to be like an open rec area. I'm going to, I think, put a pool table down here, maybe a little couch with a TV and stuff like that. And then over here, I'm going to put like a bar area, because the house we stayed at, the log cabin, had a bar downstairs, and I really thought that was nice. So I kept the same wallpaper in all the rooms and stuff. I thought that was nice, kept it consistent. So I think that's pretty much it as far as the updates go. Like I said, I just wasn't feeling that square box shaped on the house. I think this looks more log cabin-ish, I guess you could say. And I also changed the exterior wall coverings. Before it was just vertical wood that was on the walls. I wasn't really feeling that either. I stepped back and took a look at it, and right before I shut my console off, I tried this wallpaper, and I really like it. It kind of looks like a log cabin. I think it does, with this wall covering. So I changed it out, and then I changed the the roof color from black to this, like, I guess reddish pink color. So like I said, I did a couple things off camera because if I didn't do them, I would have lost the train of thought on it. So but with that being said, let's jump into doing this interior, because obviously this usually takes a little bit of time, and with me doing it, it's definitely going to be, I'm going to be very indecisive for sure. But like I said, I wanted to finish to this half wall right here and put something on it, because that's just driving me nuts. So I figure I'm just going to put this wainscoting there and then spin it around. And then I put it on this side, I put the same stuff. If you look closely, you can see the little piece of wallpaper and the paneling. So I'm just going to let that go. I'm not going to worry about that too much. I can't be too fussy with it because it'll just drive me nuts. So that is done. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to start in the kitchen, because the kitchen usually takes the longest, I think, to do. So let's go ahead and find some wall coverings. And like I said, this is an old cabin, so we don't want it to look luxurious or anything like that. This is a cabin that, maybe a family came to with their friends, or, a couple like that to get away, you know what I mean? And then maybe a group of a fishing party maybe came up here, stuff like that. So I think that's definitely gonna give it the appeal that it is, for sure. And I always like to check the curtains, because I remember one time I put the curtain rods and it kept peeking through this side for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I think that looks good. I'm really happy with those. I kind of like them. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I should have put the shorter ones, because like I said, that is a bathroom, or I'm sorry, this is the kitchen. So I'm not sure that, yeah, see, these are all long. Yeah, I'm sure I could sift through all these and find shorter ones, but like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on it, because it'll just make me go crazy. So we're just going to leave it at that. I think that looks fine. They'll be tucked behind the counter, which may look a little weird, but that's okay. We'll let it as is. So in addition to working on this, I hope you guys had a good week. I know it's thank goodness the weather here has broken a little bit. It was really hot last week and the week before, so hopefully, I think next week it's supposed to get warm again. But we did get a pretty heavy rain here earlier today. It was like one of those monsoon rains. It just kind of blew in out of nowhere. I don't think anybody was really expecting it. So my thoughts on this are, I don't want like colored countertops. I want, or not countertops, but cabinets. I kind of want something rustic. I don't know if white. I thought maybe these. I kind of like these. It looks very industrial. But again, I don't know if that's gonna. Alright, you know what? We're gonna go with these. I think. I think these will look fine. Like I said, the counters or the curtains will show there, obviously. We're going to leave that open. I think I'm going to put the fridge over to the right side there beside the back door. And then it's enough space, enough counter space for sure. And I think I was going to put a work island, but I think I'm going to put the kitchen table in the center and do that. Only because the living room, although I could put a dining room table in here, I guess, but it would just make the living room smaller. But in the same sense, we do have that downstairs room for the living room, so I think we'll be okay with this. Sorry, I know I tried to tell myself that I'm going to stick with one color and not change it, but now that I have it in place, I'm just wondering. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with that color, only because I don't want them to blend in with the wood floors. And I really want to go rustic with this stuff. I don't want it to be, brand new. Brand new, stainless steel appliances, stuff like that. So I really don't want to go that route. So I am going to swap this out, I think. I'm not going to lie, this is probably the fastest I've ever done a kitchen in this game, only because normally it takes me forever. So I know that's gonna cover up the drapes. Yeah, see, that looks too fancy. I don't want that. I want to go that route. Yeah, I hate to say it, I'm probably going to have to cover those up. I know that looks kind of goofy, I guess, but it'll have to do. Alright, so let's... I don't want it to look too rusty, but in the same sense, like I said, I want it to look almost like mismatched appliances and everything, because maybe, you know, this house was handed down to them by family or something like that. So we'll do that. That looks fine. Like I said, it's an old house or an old cabin, so so you got the back door there. That looks good. You can still get in and out of there. I know it's a little bit of a small space there, but we'll make do with it. And then we're going to put a sink. So while I do want to make this obviously look like, you know, like a rental property or a kitchen, I don't want to put too much stuff in it. Because obviously with a rental, they usually give you the minimum stuff to use when you know what I mean, when you rent a rental or do like a Airbnb or something. So we'll try and keep it simple. We'll probably end up changing that. I'm not sure that's exactly where I want that to go, but once we get a kitchen table in there, it'll... So like I said, again, a lot of this stuff will get changed. I'm just kind of setting it here for placement for now. And then once I get the kitchen table in there, it'll... Yeah, today's Thursday, and I'm so ready for it to be over. This week, I will say, this week and this month actually went really fast. I mean, it already is August here, so end of summer's not too far away. As much as I hate to say it, but I'm ready for fall to get here. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the heat. Not by any means, so the sooner fall gets here, the better. I'd rather be cold than hot. At least when you're cold, you can put a hooded sweatshirt on or something. And when you're hot, you just gotta sweat it out pretty much and be miserable the entire day until you get home to take a shower, you know? Just one of those things. Figure hide the wine up there, that way the kids can't get it. I didn't realize, so this is just the kitchen accessories, oddly enough. I think this is the right one, or maybe yeah, I thought that was miscellaneous decorations. I was kind of hoping for like all the little canister sets and stuff like that. I think those are hidden menu. Oh, my apologies for the background noise. I have a fan going, and apparently my neighbors decided they wanted to do construction this evening upstairs. So yeah, that's always nice. And they're not exactly quiet. So let's find a trash can. Keep it simple. Not sure why. Sometimes they put, even in the clutter option in the kids room, they put all this stuff in here. I'm not sure why they do that. But like I said, sometimes it happens. Yeah, see, this is the kind of stuff I was looking for, like a cookie jar, you know, little water pitcher. I know there's a set of, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. So like I said, we're gonna do some arranging with this, but at least I'm gonna stick with I don't want that one or that one. Where's that one? I'll probably get rid of this. And then put that. I think that one looks too modern. That one that was there before. I don't know how I forgot, but apparently I forgot to put a cabinet there. I don't know if I missed something or what, but I did. No worries. I'll set that right beside the sink. There. I set this little guy, or I should say big guy, off to the side for now. do, however, one thing you can't forget in any household is the coffee pot. See what else we can find in the clutter menu. That's pretty much it for the most part. Like I said, I'm gonna keep it simple only because it's a rental. And while there is stuff in a rental, we don't really keep too much stuff. Like I said, it's generally just the bare necessities, and then if you need anything, you can, obviously go to town and pick it up, I guess, or whatnot. So we're going to keep it simple. And then, like I said, we're going to put a table in there. It's going to be a little bit larger than normal. It's going to be like a family size. I don't know if this is going to be the right one. Probably not. Sorry for all the spinning. I was trying to get a good view on it. Good, simple, plain Jane. Alright, so let's see what we got in the wall decor. We're going to try and keep everything as rustic as possible. sometimes your eyes plays tricks on you because you look at these and you realize that there's nothing there. I definitely want to put a calendar up. Ooh. Dig into the world of hidden items and see what we can find here. There's actually two specific paintings that I want to get that I didn't see in the traditional menu, and it looks like a I'm trying to think of the word. I'm having a complete brain fart tonight for some reason. I cannot think whatsoever. But I do know that, like I said, there are two paintings in here that I want. And like I said, I can never find them when I want to. And it just makes me look like an idiot. I can't find them. Put some groceries on the table. At least make it look like they maybe ordered takeout. It's funny because I'll probably find the stuff that I'm looking for after the stream is over. Which obviously my goal was to try and only have 2 parts to this build, but I don't think that's going to happen. I'd rather not rush it anyways. When you rush things like that, then it looks like crap, and you're left with something you're not very happy about. You know what I mean? You look at it and you're like, I'm not too sure about that. That's one of the reasons I came back through the other night. Redid it because I was not happy with it at all. Like I said, I just kind of wish the filtering system on this was a little bit better. Only because I'd be able to find something that I'm looking for. I know that there's a set of bottles there. I am going to remove that here in a minute. I was kind of looking for something decorative to put in this thing, because I don't want the walls to be completely bare. But in the same sense, I don't want to over clutter it with stuff. Like I said, I know those two paintings are in here. I'm probably just going to lose my mind looking for them. Oh, there they are. Yes, these are the ones. All that for a couple of little pieces of artwork. But, like a friend of mine in art school said, art can make or break the project. So, if you're a fellow artist when it comes to that kind of stuff, I think one of the things, I know I'm kind of getting sidetracked with the conversation here, but seeing how I went to art school, and I know a lot of people always criticize you for that, because they're like, oh, you're going to art school, you're going to be a starving artist. I don't think that term applies as much as it used to back in the day. I don't know, it's just one of those things that I think people, if you obviously don't apply yourself, you're not gonna be successful. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta really work hard with it and everything like that. Sometimes you get lucky with a job. You know what I mean? You may find something that you like, and you're always gonna have that first, or you're gonna have one or two shitty jobs that no one wants to do or no one likes. You know what I mean? It's one of those things, and unfortunately, it does happen. I can honestly say I've been there, done that. It does suck. It's not fun, but that's just the way. Sorry about that. That's just the way it is. You know, it's life. Something you got to deal with. You know. All right, so I think we're done with the kitchen. I was gonna put an area rug in there. Actually, I still might do that. Just a couple little runner ones, you know what I mean, to make it. I think I'm just gonna put it like in front of the sink. Stuff like that. Oop. Put one in front of the stove. And then we'll put one back door. And when people come in, they don't trace dirt and stuff in. There. I'm happy with that. Looks good. Ready to save because I haven't saved it for a while. All that work and then it doesn't save, so I think I'd be a little upset. Alright, so moving on to the living room. Now, one thing, of course, you gotta have in here, of course, a couple of things you gotta have in a log cabin is a wall-mounted fish on the. It's a must. I think it's a requirement or a law. But you gotta have that on in your log cabin. And like I said, I know I passed up a bunch of them here. Just a matter of finding them. I always see that cute little baby chick. Hen chick. Got some bunnies. I know what you're probably thinking, like, how can you see all that stuff and scroll so fast? It's a problem. I can't. I'm just trying to focus and find the right items to put in there. Okay, that's kind of creepy. Just an organ. Someone's heart. It's a little on the strange side. Definitely want to put a grandfather clock. I'm not sure where exactly. I think I'm going to put it in the corner there. I think I want to add some wall sconces. Just to brighten the room up a little bit more. One of the things too is I didn't do anything with the exterior, so I don't generally do the exterior, like landscaping and stuff, until the rest of the house is done. the way that I've usually done things like that. You know, it's fire pokers, definitely want those. I know before when I was playing this, I was looking everywhere for these. I knew they were in here, just couldn't find them. It drove me a little crazy trying to find them. We're gonna stick those in the corner. Definitely gonna put a radiator in here because even at the fireplace, you want to have a little bit of heat, especially in the wintertime. Here we go. Yes. The cheesy part of it is the mounted fish. Oh man, I really wish you could put on the fireplace wall. That would be absolutely amazing. If I ever build a log cabin like this, you definitely got to have the wall-mounted fish everywhere. It's kind of a, like I said, a requirement. Wish they had a deer head you could put on the wall. Really make it look authentic. I'm sure somewhere someone said something about that, and that probably got scrapped really quick. Sorry, I was also looking for that little chalkboard. I do like that. I wanted to put that on the wall. Lots of skiing equipment, that's for sure. Now we don't have any more room in the kitchen for this stuff, so we're gonna that on the door, just like so. So like I said, sometimes I get distracted, and if I see something on this menu, I'll grab it while I have the chance. That way I don't have to come back and dig for it later. Alright, so let's go back to the living room. cheesy fish mounted on the wall. Check. That's good. I also hate to say it's kind of the nice thing. I didn't really too much open wall space in this living room. Now comes the fun part, is doing the furniture for the living room. This is a cabin, so... Ooh, that's way too big. Way too big. Alright, well... Let's see what else we got. I don't want modern, that's for sure. Actually, that's not bad. I like that. That could work. Find a little... Wow. Okay, well, I was hoping for a little table. This person is obviously heavy into reading for sure. Alright, now it's time for some plants, because obviously the cabin is kind of bare when it comes to the plants, and we don't want that. Sorry, I know I thought I said I was done with the kitchen, but I saw that and I was like, okay, that could definitely work. I'll also do that on there. Clutter the space up a little bit. I love these hanging baskets. That's definitely one of the items I think I've had in a lot of the builds that I've done. So you know what? We're gonna see, that's the problem when you use that move tool. Sometimes sometimes it doesn't put the spacing right, and then you got plants poking out the window. Yeah, that's good. Although I don't want to block all the there. That's good. Plus, if you spin it around here, you can actually still see in there because of the plants. So I'm good with that. All right, let's do this main sitting area. See what we can come up with. I know there's so many other couches we could use, but I kind of feel that one fits nicely. Those couches are almost perfect for that because, like I said, they look like they're hand-me-downs, like they've been there for a while. So that's definitely something we want. someone's writing in a journal or a notebook. Sure why that's, I guess it's just the way it's probably made. I'm always a big fan of photos. I realize that I just use the same ones, or a lot of the same ones over and over. I can't tell if that book. That's the funny, like I said before, that's the funny thing about the Move Objects tool. Sometimes it looks like it's sitting on the couch, other times it's not. Alright, well, that looks good. So I think what I'm going to do is, since I built that basement, I'm going to put the TV down there and do it that way. I think I might put one of these in the kitchen. Of course, I'm not 100% sure. And I think I'm going to move these back just a hair after I saw that. And I was like, we move back just a bit. Oh, yeah, that looks good. There we are. Alright, kitchen's done. I think the living room is done, because like I said, simple. It is a rental property. She may change that out. That looks good. That looks rustic. I think my grandma had something like that in her living room, which was great because it was. So she bought it at Sears, I believe, back in the day. If I can remember the story right. I probably got this wrong. So if any of my relatives are watching this and they remember what the story was, let me know. Anyways, it was a console table like that, but you would lift up the lid and there was a record player and an 8-track player and everything in there. It was really neat. And after she passed away, I'm not sure who got that, but I would have loved to have that for sure. I was looking for a little radio to put on there. Never know, maybe I think I told you guys before, maybe a previous video, I'm a big true crimes fan, so I've been listening to one. It's called the Mile Higher podcast. It's about a husband and wife that does true crime stuff. It's really good. I was actually just listening to one today about Amelia Earhart, which, if you guys don't know who she was a woman in her, I think she was in her 30s. It was like 1937. She went missing, trying to fly around the world. She was trying to become the first woman to do so. And her navigator, Fred Noonan, went missing. It's kind of interesting, though. A lot of people say, I don't want to get into obviously controversy stuff, but a lot of people say that she was like a spy for Japan, and that she was captured by the Japanese, or that she just, was working for the government, for the United States, and just kind of up and left and started a new life, I guess. So it's, like I said, it's really interesting. I won't get into it, but I would definitely do some research on her if you guys kind of like that stuff. I'm a big history fan, so it's really good stuff. But like I said, that podcast is really good. They do all kind of stuff. They do true crimes, they do murder mystery, they do all sorts of stuff, Alright, so that looks good. The kitchen and living room. A lot of mismatched furniture and just some plants and stuff like that. So it's kind of the aerial view. Of what the rooms look like. Now, before I start in this bathroom, I'm actually going to take a quick 5-minute break. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Took a little longer than 5 minutes. Ran into my neighbor outside, and fortunately she likes to talk a lot, so tried to be nice and, just gradually excuse myself, but sometimes it doesn't work. I kind of know, I'm not sure why there's a plant there. I kind of know which one. Oh, here we go. We'll put a coffin in there. That'll look really good. Excuse me. I kind of know which one I want to put in here. I think it's definitely going to be this one. Yeah, that definitely has log cabin feel written all over it. I thought about going full log cabin with the rustic nightstands. I mean, I guess in reality I could, because you want it to look kind of like, okay, we just brought stuff in, we just kind of threw it around, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be a full bedroom suite, I guess you could say. Definitely don't want to hang. It's some additional lighting in here. Books here, not those ones. Sometimes you just gotta double and triple check, because sometimes you look at these things and you're like, okay, maybe I want to use them, maybe I don't. what else I want to put on that nightstand. Probably not sculptures, that's for sure. See, I don't know why. Sorry, I had to go back out to the kitchen now because I was looking for a bread box before and I couldn't find one. Now that I did, good to go. Like I said, I want to kind of make this cheesy a little bit because sometimes people leave stuff behind in these little cabins and these rentals. Make it look really like, what the heck was this person thinking? Alright, that's good enough. Good enough for me. That looks good. I don't know what else I want to put there. I think that's good. Okay. Alright, so that. There's some more plants in here because I really like some foliage. think I might do a chair in the corner there as well. See what I can find as far as. I definitely like the old oil lamp. Kind of just looking for that's good. Put a little bookshelf, fit that in here somewhere. Nothing extravagant, something simple. Okay, that's way too big. And it's too industrial. Too whimsical. To make the porridge in the Three Bears, just gotta find something that's just right. That looks good. Ottoman. Some of these are way too big. Yeah, I just want something like this, but again, this looks too retro. I guess it's not bad. I'll have to do. Yeah, when it comes to, I'm a sucker for candles, that's for sure. See, it's not going to work because I decreased the size of the table. Alright, you know what, that looks good. I think now that actually, you know what, I think I'm going to do a rug. Oop. As well. Alright, you know what, that looks good. I'm happy with that, if you're happy with that. An aerial view of it. One thing that's bothering me ever so slightly, it's that picture wasn't level with the other side. That was driving me nuts. I saw that. Alright, bedroom's done. Bedroom, living room, kitchen's done. So now comes the bathroom. A little bit darker than, yeah, it looks more like a kitchen sink than it does a bathroom sink. Sometimes you gotta find just the right angle, and sometimes it doesn't work out. I will say that the nice thing about kind of doing the mismatched furniture is that you don't have to really match things up or try and find stuff that matches. You can just be quick about it and said and done. If you're doing like a full build where you want everything to match, it does take a lot longer. Not that this isn't taking long, but still. I have to move the toilet out of the way. Little cramped on that side. Bathroom's almost done. My goodness. Always one of the So That is done. Excuse me. For the most part, I think the bathroom's done. I'm just gonna throw a couple rugs down on the ground here to finish her off. Alright, so bathroom's done, I think. There you go. Little mismatch. Alright, so this laundry room's going to be interesting because the angles are a little hard to see, so let's sure where this is all kitchen stuff. I don't know where they like to hide the. I really hope they don't have. They have one. Yeah, it kind of sucks that they only have one washer and dryer. I'm sure if I dig into the hidden items menu, I could find something else, but I don't want to do so. Yeah, they definitely don't have anything else in there. So I guess we'll have to settle for the fancy stuff. I want to see if I can find real quick. I know there's one in here, but I'm not going to spend a lot of time looking for it if I. See, now I probably won't be able to find it because it's something that I want, and when I don't want it, I'll be able to find it. I guess I should put a tiny little garbage pail in the bathroom. Well, in here, this is a laundry room. We got, I think we might be getting close because there's the electrical box. There's got to be a fuse box around here somewhere. Tile dispenser. So I guess I'm not gonna find it tonight. I'll have to keep my eyes open because I know for a fact damn little thing's here somewhere, probably hidden away deep, so I can't find it. There's actually one thing I did want to do since we're doing this. I saw these earlier. I don't know which one I like better. I kind of like that one. Yeah, I kind of like that one. Alright, I think that's good. Well, unfortunately, I couldn't find that little fuse box that I was looking for. But I think I'm done with that room. Laundry room, bathroom. You guys can kind of get a glimpse of how that's set up. But alright, well, I'm happy because we got the first floor excuse me, the first floor done and some little outside things here and there. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied with that. I'm kind of glad I did take down the loft and the upstairs and just made it one room or one floor, and then just did the basement down below. But I think what I'm gonna do is actually gonna wrap this up, and then I will finish this off on Saturday night, probably around 8 o'clock. I'm thinking. Just check on my channel or my YouTube channel and stuff like that. YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. I'll definitely post something in there. I've been trying to tweet more. Never thought I'd say that, but I guess sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. But with that being said, guys, have a great night. Be safe, stay healthy, stay cool if it's warm where you're at, and we will talk to you on Saturday. Have a great Friday. I'll check you later. Bye.